We got more clips from mini camps and OTAs. Today we're going to be looking at the New York Giants and getting a good look at Daniel Jones. We've been covering a lot of Malik Nabers, but not enough on Daniel Jones, so we're doing a whole video on his clips from OTAs and minicamp and all that stuff. But before we do, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going hard in the paint looking at these rookies every single day of this offseason, from rookie camp to OTAs to minicamp to training camp. Everything in between, the storylines, your favorite players, the veterans, everybody. It will be right here. You'll need to go here to see what's behind the scenes at these practices for your favorite players. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're looking at Daniel Jones. 2.5 minutes of clips here. Going to watch him throw the rock around. And a lot of these are older. A lot of these are newer. It's just what I could find. We've been concentrating hard on Malik Nabers, but I think Daniel Jones needs talked about, because it's very important. This is a very pivotal season for him. Who says he couldn't throw deep anymore? Who said that? Because we're showing it here. Here's another one. There's Malik Nabers. We covered this the other day when it was hot off the press. I believe him and Malik Nabers are building a rapport. I believe they are getting thick with each other, and I think that's going to be great for him. Another thing, he's got the beard game going. Daniel Jones got the beard game going. Go look at the pictures. Beard's coming in. We got a different Daniel Jones. This is Rocky IV in the training montage when he grew the beard. And we got Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers is going to be very critical for him moving forward, taking a step forward. He's never had a wide receiver like this. Let's picture it like this. He's never had a wide receiver like this. They tried to bring in the corpse of Kenny Galladay a while back. It did not happen. It did not happen. But they got Malik Nabers, a generational wide receiver prospect. If he does not hit or see an improvement with Malik Nabers right now, even during his rookie season, it's time to move on. I think he's got the goods to push it downfield. I think you need to be a little bit more patient with him. We're coming back from the ACL tear here. There was a time a couple years ago, people were hot on the Daniel Jones train. And really, when they were hot on the Daniel Jones train, he was pushing it downfield, getting more air yards. And this wide receiver depth chart is slowly turning around. Prior, they had a lot of slot receivers. But you got Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen Hyatt. You got the other wide receivers. But Malik Nabers is the pivotal option here. Even to Danny Dimes here in the quarterback position. Because Danny Dimes needs that hoss. He needs that top-tier wide receiver to step up. He needs that. Not everybody can be Patrick Mahomes. Not everybody can be Dan Marino. But a guy like Daniel Jones, if he can really capture his moment here with Malik Nabers, take a step forward, then the Giants' offense might turn around. You don't have Saquon anymore. So maybe that allows the passing offense to take off a little bit more. You do not have to push touches that way. Maybe that improves some things. Maybe that improves the offense a little bit. Maybe it does. It's another bit of outside-the-box thinking. You think having that running back there helps you, but what if you remove that, you improve your wide receiver depth chart, and maybe that just helps the quarterback play overall? What if? This is a team that could be under the radar, that could exceed expectations. Daniel Jones, for fantasy football, money ball play. Money ball play. He's always been a money ball play, and he always will be a money ball play. And that being said, for him to be successful just this year, whether it's redraft or dynasty, we got to push the ball downfield, and we got to get it to Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers has to run hot. He has to gel well with him. If that happens, if Malik Nabers runs hot, we're talking rookie year OBJ type season, you're looking at Danny Dimes stepping it up, being good on the field, and giving you production. For Giants fans, you know that. You know that going in. You're halfway looking with your cup half full. You're halfway looking with your cup half empty. You know this. This is a very pivotal year. I talked very positively, but it is a very pivotal year here. We need to step up. We need to step forward, or the Giants are going to be moving forward. That's what's going to be happening with Jones here. And it makes sense because you added that Haas wide receiver. You've had your time. You've got your opportunities. Now it's time to see what happens here with Danny Dimes. I mean, if you're picking at the top of the draft next year, then it's your time. But but we've had some improvements. Offensive line, all that other stuff. There is some needs for this team. I do not expect them to come out and win the Super Bowl, but I do expect them to have some improvements this year. Expect them to look a little bit better on offense, and they need to be better on offense for Danny Dimes to be successful, and he's going to be the catalyst for that. And if he's not being successful on the field, then this team probably needs to move on. Probably needs to start looking at other options, whether it is bringing in competition to push them and seeing who wins out here in 2025, or just completely going a different route. But you have Malik Nabers. You have him here for a reason. You need him to be a top-tier stud wide receiver. He has the potential to give you top 5 upside, top 5 production at wide receiver for years, 5+ years, for a whole career, a career worth of high-end production. You cannot wither that away if the quarterback play is not going to be there. Danny Dimes does have some upside. You got to let him cook. You got to let him push it downfield. You got to let him be aggressive. You got to let the cards play out. And if the cards play out and they land face up good, then you're probably going to win a little bit more games than expected. If not, then it's time to get a new quarterback. That's where I'm at. But Malik Nabers is going to be the catalyst for what you're going to want to do at the quarterback position, because he's going to hit. He's going to hit. He's going to fire. He's going to be a big deal. He's very sudden. He's got good ball skills. He's got a lot of upside. Let me know what you think in comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.